Come back to that in a second. What are other big challenges?
Revenue sources.
Revenue sources. Let me just ask somebody. Anybody know what the total state budget is? By the way, is Representative David Alexander, are you still here?
Yes, sir.
David, you cover part of this county, right?
Yes, with the southern part.
Okay, southern. Pat Marsh has the rest, but you can't answer this question then, okay? Anybody know what the total state budget is? Anybody want a wild guess?
30 billion.
30 billion. There you go. Really good. Actually, this year it's about 30.5 billion. Last year it was 32 billion. Okay, what happened? How did our budget go down $1.5 billion? Did we lose that much sales tax revenue? What happened?
Stimulus.
The stimulus plan money went away. Here's what happened with all the states. Tennessee, like everybody else. When the recession hit about 2008, our revenue started falling off. We live off a sales tax, basically, in the state of Tennessee. When we did that, the state began to make the adjustments that it needed to. Right about then, the next year, is when the federal stimulus plan passed, and it sent money lots of places. One of those was directly to the states. And so last year's Tennessee state budget had about $1 billion plus of non-recurring revenue that expired June 30th, so 15 days ago today. So that money all came out of our budget, and we had to make those adjustments. Now, when that happens in government, what do? You've got $1.5 billion less to work with. What do? Say again. You have to make some adjustments. You have to make some hard adjustments. You also hope that revenue comes back. The good news for those of you, and hopefully you all are seeing this, business is starting to come back a little bit. Our sales tax revenue is back to increasing. We had about 30-something months in a row where our sales tax was less than it was the same month the year before, so maybe less. But that turned around about 10 or 11 months ago, so we've now had 11 months where it's been better than the prior situation. That being said, we still have a ways to go to climb out of the hole that we were dug into. So we have a slightly improving revenue situation, and we've had to make some adjustments to the size of state government, which we did. When I came in, I really asked every department head to do two things. To say, if you're starting this all over, would you run this department the exact same way? And then, would you be doing all the same things that we're doing? After a while, government's no different than anyone else. We start doing some things that may or may not be part of our original mission.